जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, शुंभ विदारिणी माता भवानी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, शुंभ विदारिणी माता भवानी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी। आदिशक्ति पर ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी, आदिशक्ति पर ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी, आदिशक्ति पर ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी, जगज्जननी चहुवेद बखानी, जगज्जननी चहुवेद बखानी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, शुंभ विदारिणी माता भवानी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी। ब्रह्मा शिव हरि अर्चन कीनो, ब्रह्मा शिव हरि अर्चन कीनो, ध्यान धरत सुर नर मुनि ज्ञानी, ध्यान धरत सुर नर मुनि ज्ञानी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, शुंभ विदारिणी माता भवानी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी। अष्टभुजा कर खड्ग विराजे, अष्टभुजा कर खड्ग विराजे, अष्टभुजा कर खड्ग विराजे, सिंह सवार सकल वरदानी, सिंह सवार सकल वरदानी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, शुंभ विदारिणी माता भवानी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी, जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी। ब्रह्मानंद शरण में आरो, ब्रह्मानंद शरण में आयो, ब्रह्मानंद ब्रह्मानंद शरण में आयो, ब्रह्मानंद ब्रह्मानंद चरण में आयो भव भय नाश करो महारानी भव भय नाश करो महारानी जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी जय दुर्गे दुर्गति परिहारिणी शुंभ विदारिणी मात भवानी
Jai Shri Mataji, you are mostly welcome to our morning meditation and worship of Shri Mataji as the creator of this world, of the whole universe, as Shri Brahmacharini. Let us place our attention on our heart. Shri Mataji, we humbly request you to allow us to meditate on your divine being as Sri Brahmacharini. Please bless us with your love, with your vibrations and your presence. Let us all bow down, raise our kundalinis, and take Bandhan very slowly. We welcome Shri Mataji with the 3 Maha Mantras. Tameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahatali Trigunathika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swami Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We keep our attention in Sahasrara, high up, to feel the presence of Shri Mataji here. Now we place our attention in Muladhara Chakra, Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Ganesha. Please use your tremendous purifying power to cleanse my whole being, my body, my mind, my emotions. Shri Mataji, let me feel the peaceful being of Shri Ganesha in my Muladhara Chakra. Shri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Virabala Devi Namo Namaha. We try to feel the peaceful purity filling our body. With the attention in Sahasrara. Shrimataji, you verily are Shri Ganesha. Please use your tremendous purifying power to cleanse the whole humanity. And let us feel how powerful Shri Ganesha is in our Muladhara chakra and in the whole universe. Now let us listen to Ganesha Dharvashirsha.
अथर्वशीर्षम् ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानूचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वं भूमिरापो नलो नीलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरों गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारपरतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण ऋद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारपूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादसन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निच्छृद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदञ्च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते लम्बोदरायैकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
We can raise our Kundalini using the right hand, slowly in front of our body, feeling Kundalini raising up. And we place our right hand as much above as we can, above our head, very high. With our attention inside, we have to place the attention at this very high place point. Here should our attention stay in Sahasrara. We can bring down our right hand and keep our attention at that very high level in deep silence. The goddess has created the universe during the second day, which we worship in the second day of Navaratri. Therefore, we are going to place our attention on Swadhisthana chakra, where the energy of creation is placed and where it works. Let us place our right hand on left Swadhisthana, Shrimataji, please give me the pure knowledge of the truth. Shrimataji, please give me the pure knowledge of the truth in thoughtless state. Shrimataji, you are the truth. Please give me the pure knowledge of the truth. Shrimataji, please remove all the false knowledge I have acquired during all my lifetimes. Destroy it completely. But please let me know only the truth, nothing but the truth. Srinir Malavidya. Om. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Vidya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us absorb in silence the truth. truth is love. Do we feel love in our heart? Let us bring back our right hand on our lap. And now we place our left hand on right Svadhisthana. Shrimataji, your pure attention has created the universe. Please purify my attention. Shrimataji, I'm neither the mind, intelligence, ego, nor thoughts. I'm pure consciousness. I'm Shiva. Shivadaji, I am neither the ears, nor the tongue, nor the senses of smell and sight. I am nothing. I'm pure consciousness. I'm Shiva. Shimataji, I'm neither the ether, nor earth, nor fire, nor air. I'm nothing. I'm just pure consciousness. I'm Shiva. Shimataji, please purify my attention so that I'm aware that I am nothing. I do nothing. There is no I. I'm nothing. I'm pure consciousness. Și Nirmala Chitta mantra. Tvameva sakshat Shri Nirmala Chitta sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Narayana Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please remove the consciousness of I from my mind. Shri Vishnu Kranti Vibhedini mantra. Tvameva sakshat Shri Vishnu Kranti Vibhedini sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Narayana Devi Namo Namaha. Let us take back our left hand and place it on our lap and absorb in silence the truth, the purity, the peace. Our attention goes very high up in Sahasrara, above our head. Now we place our attention in our center Swadhisthana chakra. Shri Mataji, You verily are the creator of the 5 elements, of the whole universe. Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us absorb in silence the truth of this mantra. Now let us place our right hand on the central heart, trying to feel the presence of Shri Durga in our heart. Shri Mataji, you verily are the creator of the seekers of truth. You verily are the creator of all Sahaja yogis. And you protect them with all your powers. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Mantra for Shri Durga Mata Sakshat Shri Brahmacharini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Durga Mata Sakshat Shri Brahmacharini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us bring back our right hand on our lap and meditate in silence on the protective love of our mother. We keep our attention high up, very high in our Sahasrara. Love is flowing inside us. We are one in this love. Let us listen to Shrimadaji's divine words explaining the meaning of the second day of Navaratri.
Today is the second day of Navaratri. I told you yesterday that first the auspiciousness and the holiness was created through the creation of Sri Ganesha, so that this world should be filled with auspiciousness and holiness. We can see in the history that people in the olden times cared for auspiciousness and were afraid of God. They had fear for God, and they didn't challenge God at all. But gradually, the evil took over, and so this auspiciousness and holiness started getting not exhausted but sleeping off. So Ganesha started sleeping. And as Ganesha sleeps, the people are not afraid of God. They think they can do what they like. What can God do? After all, we don't see. They also have no gratitude for what God has done for them. They have no gratitude about the blessings of this universe, that it was created, all the beauty that God gave. Because they are ignorant, and in ignorance they forget everything. Now the problem started more when Ganesha started sleeping. With his power, people were afraid of God. They were righteous. They wanted to be good people. They didn't want to commit sins. They didn't want to do wrong things. They wanted to keep their attention clean and put attention to good things. Such people existed. Because you can see the temples, the big churches, the big mosques that were built in the name of God. And they didn't have so much money, nothing. But just out of devotion, they did it. So they had devotion for God. The another side was that people, like, you can say the people who were searching God, were trying to find out the ways and methods how they could reach God. And there was such a big search. They didn't want material things. They didn't care for, for them it was too low. Think about it. But gradually, so it happened that these simple needs of life became very complicated. Then first they had started fight with each other. And then when they fight with each other, it was out of selfishness, it was all kind of uncollective temperament that they developed. Maybe food, maybe some material thing. All these things started crawling up into their ignorance. As a result, they became very blind, and gradually they became subhuman, barbaric. So the second phase started where just after the vegetation and everything was created, the fire of the Mother Earth started coming up as an anger for these animals that they grew up. Also were very, very dangerous time and were troublesome, who were in the evolutionary process were very, very big sized things, but not intelligent, extremely cruel, and big-sized animals. All these evolutionary process started. But before that, only the Mother Earth's fire started burning the stone inside. Because as I told you first, it was taken nearer the sun, this Mother Earth, and then towards the moon. So that the upper crust, though it had become cooled down and it had formed ice and then it melted away into water, still the inside the ocean, the Mother Earth was very hot. And that heat started coming out. And when this heat started coming out, it burnt many trees and many stones. With that burning, carbon was formed. Now, this carbon started absorbing all the gases that were outside and purifying the atmosphere quite a lot. Plus, this carbon is the basis of our organic chemistry. So first the inorganic chemistry was there, in the sense chemicals were produced, and then with the carbon started the organic chemistry, and that's the beginning of life, we should say, because then nitrogen it started absorbing, and they formed amino acids. These amino acids are the basis of life. So that is how the life started. But the first life grew in the bottom. And you know the whole evolutionary process, how it took place. The second center, Swadhisthana, which had created all the universes and all that, all around, in the Mother Earth there was water, and on that surface of Mother Earth, life started growing. Then the evolutionary process took place in this Bhavasa. Till we come to the human stage. As I told you, there were animals first who came up in the evolutionary process. They grew up, and they grew very big when they had become small. Then they became very cunning. All kinds of things happen in the evolutionary process, left and right and left. Ultimately, a human being was created. He too was in the image, not of God at that time, but in the image of an animal. Because the animal has he has come from the animal stage. But God created man into the image of himself. In the sense, out of these barbaric models, we call them half man, half this thing. Like you can say the monkeys becoming man. Then he created something, we can call it as Adam and Eve, people, two models. So this was all done at that time. As you know that Adam and Eve are symbolic, two personalities who wanted to know what is good and what is bad. And because of this urge to find out that we can know. Also in the search of God, many people think there's no need to have any advice from any realized soul. We can do it ourselves. What is the need to have Mother tell us anything? We can do it ourselves. So they wanted to do it themselves on their own. So God said, all right, you go ahead. And that's how the circle started, with the search of the truth. And as you know, we are here today enlightened. So then the enlightenment has come ultimately. But one had to go through the desert, the darkness of ignorance, and then come to this stage. Then the state came in that we needed somebody to lead us, as somebody is needed in the process of, you can call it the evolution. One fish came out and crawled through and became a reptile. In the same way, you needed every time some leader to come out to raise you higher and higher and higher. So the first incarnation, I would say, was that of the goddess. She was the first to lead people towards God. Because if you see in the world, we have the chakra of Swadhisthana. And we have also the great gurus, prophets who came, who tried to save human beings. But this was later. Before came the goddess, to save people from all these ways of destruction. Somewhere had become very evil people who were called as Rakshasas, devils, and somewhere had become good people. Out of them then the goddess created these great saints. They worshipped the mother and they became great saints. They became incarnations of saintliness. So the first incarnation that ever came was that of the goddess. And this is on the second yuga that we can call Shri. She came before Sri Krishna, she came before Sri Ram. And she saved people from getting drowned into Bhavasagar. This then created great saints and sages and gurus who tried to save people. We have gurus who were very great, I should say saints and very evolved. But also we had some who were right side, who knew all kinds of Vedas, they knew all kinds of sciences, they knew all kinds of, you can call them the divine weapons and things like that. And we also had left side gurus who believe in the devotion to God. Like you can say, Moses was there, Abraham, Moses, all these people came who were left-sided. Muhammad was there, one of the last ones you can say, and then Nanak. So came the devotion to God, devotion to the all-pervading power, started like. So this, at this stage, that people tried to murder these great saints, like Socrates, like we know everybody had to suffer so much, because nobody in the collective liked saints or goodness or righteousness. That's how we had fallen down so much at the time, as you know, in the time of Moses, what happened. And all these things like Sharia and all that has come from Moses, but the Muslims are following it. And at that time it was such a bad, decadent society that they had to use these methods of very strong punishment or banishment to them, so that people were afraid not to do anything that is sinful or that is wrong. But now they are taken up by the Muslims. The Muslims are using that culture. They have no right. They are no saints. They are not gurus, nothing. And they cannot use this. But they started using it. But if you see our society, some of our Western societies have really become very decadent and are going down. So now it is for us who are enlightened people to awaken others to reality, to make them face up to see that where are they? In the name of pleasures, enjoyment, indulgences, how they are destroying themselves. We have to talk to them, we have to tell them, we have to awaken them, and that's why now we are going to protest also in Paris. The basic thing we have to understand that we have a very, very big responsibility. At the time when the goddess incarnated, she had just to save people from the cruelties of these devils. That's all. Because devils were on one side, goddess were on the other side. It was very powerful. She was killing all the devils and all the evil. But now, in modern times, it's become a very delicate role because these devils have entered into the brains of all the sadhakas. I've seen even people who were born realized were indulging into all kinds of wrong things because of the society. So many went to horrible gurus and they had those boots in their heads. So it's a very intricate operation one has to perform to take out these things. And that lingers on and still she puts doubts in their heads and also curbs your strength to fight it. But as Sahaja is, you have a tremendous responsibility. And you must try to clear out yourself of all these conditionings, of all these wrong ideas that the society has spread so. So on one side, the evolution went on. Now it has gone down. Decadence has started. People are just getting ruined and living with unnatural things, with materialistic things. And people are becoming extremely selfish, also deceitful, not afraid of God. Even the priests, even the churches, even the temples, even the mosque, all these people who are representing God are crooked. They are criminals. They are not afraid of God. So the first thing one has to understand that if we are not afraid of God, it cannot work out. Human beings only work under two circumstances. One, either fear, either there should be fear or there should be some temptation. Otherwise nothing can work out. The fear of God is the most important, that we should not do anything that will displease God by anything.
With our attention very high up, let us feel the gratefulness that we have such a great mother who reveals the truth. Shimataji, you verily are the creator of the whole humanity, of the whole universe. Shimataji, please use the tremendous power of Shikalki to cleanse, to fully cleanse this humanity. Om. Tvameva sakshat Shri Kaki sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you, Shrimataji, for your divine blessings, for your divine protection, for your divine knowledge, for all the blessings that you bestow on us. We are very grateful that you have blessed our meditation with your divine presence. Jai Shrimataji, Jai Shrimataji. Let us all bow down, raise our kundalinis with great devotion and take Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you for joining this morning meditation.